What a wonderful disappointment. That is the only way I can describe CITYCONOMY, because it is so close to being brilliant. CITYCONOMY, as the name suggests, is an open-world city economy simulation where you take on the day-to-day management of a city services company in a virtual metropolis. Released in December 2015, this game received numerous patches in the early part of 2016, but has since stagnated. In the first instance, you might well be asking yourself, why would you even want to play a game which requires you to collect garbage, sweep the virtual streets, or impound illegally parked or broken down vehicles? That's a good question. It's the business management side of CITYCONOMY which immediately appeals, however, and the potential of managing your company's staff and assets. The game's UI is actually really good, as is the premise upon which CITYCONOMY is based. The depth and breadth of content certainly seems to be wide enough at first glance, and you would be forgiven for thinking that all those negative reviews were ill-founded. You begin with two vehicles, an MAN bin lorry and an MAN recycling lorry. Both are well modelled, even though there is a hint of copy, alter and paste, but it is the very moment you first jump into one of them where this game begins to unravel. Unfortunately, there is no in-cab view for vehicles, and the handling is less than perfect. Although the game claims to support steering wheels, I was unable to get my G27 to work properly, and then resorted to using a 360 controller. Button setup and configuration is made more difficult due to poorly translated terms and association. The next thing to disappoint is the AI Traffic and Pedestrians, neither of which will yield to you in any circumstance, and both are completely devoid of any intelligence whatsoever. People in this city are so drunk all the time. What is he doing? I'm just wondering what he's going to do. He's just going to stand there. Oh no, he's coming back. Oh, that's quite cool. Okay, no. So he's going to live there forever. Never mind. Couple that with the unresponsive and then suddenly over-responsive handling of vehicles, and driving becomes something of a detached and uncomfortable experience. Strange relief it is then when you turn off the main drag into a side street where there is absolutely no traffic whatsoever, lending itself very well to a Hollywood post-apocalyptic deserted city. Jobs are provided by way of animated characters, strewn across the map in odd locations. The job offers they provide are almost identical and very linear in nature, and quickly become laborious, which would be fine if only the GPS system could accurately direct you to the points of interest in order to complete each task. So you can bang the bins out the way, and that's good, that's something. I can't actually figure out where this last bin is. It's behind me. Where? Fortunately, you can hire employees to undertake the jobs that you don't want to do, or use them to supplement your income, as long as you have enough of the required vehicle. If you have driven to a location in one of those vehicles and then assign it to an employee, you are then unable to use that vehicle to return to base. The vehicles don't move, however, it just becomes locked and unavailable. You can tab between vehicles, but that detracts somewhat from the simulation feel. There are other disciplines available in CITYCONOMY, and having mastered bin collection, you might fancy trying your hand at another. CITYCONOMY has a fantastic game model which allows you to buy businesses located across the map. I decided to try the garage and pick up truck scenario, as I thought it would be more fun and engaging. Unfortunately, there is a hierarchical progress system which demands a lot of monotonous bin and recycling collection before they can be unlocked and made available. This meant I was now in a situation where I had no money, a garage and a pickup truck that I could not use, and hours of bin collection ahead of me before I could even try another discipline. So I cheated and unlocked all cities and maxed out my earnings and citizen happiness bar. Cheating is not something I usually entertain, but having already invested a few hours into this review, I wanted to at least attempt some of the other vehicles on offer. The cheat I used did not unlock these disciplines, unfortunately, and the only other vehicle I could gain access to was the paper waste truck. CITYCONOMY does support multiplayer, however it is restricted and demands that all players work on a single vehicle and on a single task, so no delegation options available there. I am sure that it would make the monotonous pulling and pushing of bins more fun, but unfortunately I could not find a single person who wanted to play CITYCONOMY, and I can kind of understand why. The nail in this game's coffin must be the performance, which is terrible. FPS is in the low 20s on my high-end machine, and the brilliant management system is let down completely by the disappointing gameplay. CITYCONOMY 2 is certainly something I would look at, but only if these major flaws were addressed at release. My name's SimUK, thank you for watching, take care of yourselves now, goodbye.